Hey, what's good with you, baby? Let me figure something out right fast. Because I was online, like I'm always doing. I'm always cruising the gram. And I seen there was a cat that posted up his little bully dog or whatnot. And he thought that the dog was good, and he thought the dog was everything. And he looked good. Don't get it twisted. He looked good. But in my opinion, I'm not a fan of the bully breeds of dogs as far as a working animal. Even though you see them online working their ass off. And I mean, them big be moving, they be tackling, and they be grappling. Like I give credit to that. And I also give credit to the people who deal with the bully game, because me personally, I feel that the bully game is a respectable game based on the fact of they know how to do business. And if you look at it as where them doing business, you got to see it from this situation. The whole bully community, all of them, they actually found a solution to something that wasn't even a problem. Think about this here. They done made the whole world, or pretty much from what I'm seeing social media-wise, they done made individuals think that it was a problem and they have a solution. And the solution is a bully. Now, what I respect about the whole bully community is they work ethic, they hustle, and how them boys get money. Nothing else. The dogs, personally to me, they not worth 2 cents of messing with. But them same people who got them dogs, they know how to do business. And they do business damn well. Because you got to think about it. That whole bully community, man, they ain't nothing but like, what's this, with 2023? Them boys is like 13 years old. Like 13 years old, and look at how far and how fast they have came and what they have accomplished within 13 years of like them being like official, to where you can pretty much say, yeah, them boys is getting it. Because in the 90s, no blue dogs was rare, but they was kind of up there. Like you would see them from time to time, or you'll see them every now and then, but they were blue dogs. They wasn't considered bullies. And anybody who had them, especially if they had game dogs, they were just a standalone dog. Nobody cared about them. I mean, if you go to the city right now, any urban community, they don't care about them damn dogs. You see them dogs running around. Them dogs are useless, in real life. Like, they're useless in real life unless you train them. And even when you train them, they still have like a small amount of use for them. So pretty much, I wanted to know from pretty much Instagram, because that's where I see y'all, specifically social media, but Instagram, do y'all think them dogs are still game to do anything? Because when I see them working on the decoys, they feel as though those dogs have put in a whole lot of work. And it's only been like maybe 5 minutes. 5 minutes, you'll see that same dog sitting there, mouth wide open, gas, tongue all the way to the floor. You can see the back of his tonsils in just 5 minutes. And they'll sit and say, okay, that's enough. He done enough work for the day. And put that dog up. Didn't check him for shit. Didn't check that dog for nothing. You looking at this dog looking like he finna quit. And this is on a decoy. He ain't even getting hurt. The decoy ain't even putting the damn the plastic jugs to him at all. Not hard, I mean at all. And within a 5 minute time frame, this big ass dog is huffing and puffing and ready to sit down and quit. Now mind you, it's supposed to be a pit, and the people who have them, they claim this is some game bred shit. I can't see where it's at, and I don't give a damn about that. What I'm giving a damn about is, if this dog here is finna gas out in 5 minutes, and this is supposed to be a protection dog or a sport dog or whatever you call it, within a 5 minute time frame, this dog is finna gas out. What the fuck he gonna do in real life? How much protection are you gonna have with this big ass dog if it's 2 people coming for you? Because think about it. You on here on social media showing everybody your skills of your dog. You showing them everything. So if I'm somebody who is a potential, robber, and I decide I want to try to get you, if I'm looking at you flash all your jewelry or all your trinkets that I'm liking, anything that's shiny, I'm looking at you flashing and shiny, and I know where you at, and I decide I want to hide in the bed with his own. Yeah, pretty much. If I'm looking at it like, you know what, man, I'm gonna go on and get this dude. I know exactly how to get this dude, because one, I've been seeing, true enough, you got a man stopper. You got you a man stopper. This big motherfucker's 80, 90, 100 plus pounds. You do got you a man stopper. But that man stopper got a lot of quit in him. And if anybody who dealing with an animal, I know for a fact how to make it to where if I want to get you, I don't never have to worry about your animal. Because think about it. I'm a robber. And I know what you got as protection. First off, I know you may or may not, depending on what state you live in, you may or may not have a weapon. You may or may not have a weapon. So I can kind of, depending on what state you in, I can kind of overlook that. But I do know the other weapon you got is that dog. And I've been watching how that dog whoops on people's ass. Now, what I want to do if I want to come at you to get you, what I'm going to do, I need to figure out a way to stop your dog. And I know exactly how to stop your dog. If I'm a robber, all I got to do is bring another dog. Once I bring another dog, now your protection dog is no longer a threat to me, period. Because all I got to do is send this motherfucking dog straight into your dog. Now you're open and you're vulnerable. Now it's nothing that's finna happen to me at all. It's just me and you now. Your first line of defense is gone. Your first line of defense is gone because I figured out how to neutralize it. Because you've been showing me on social media. You've been showing me that your dog is going to hit the shoulders, going to hit the legs, might even bite you in the ass. You've been showing me all of that. And since I figured out how to neutralize your threat, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? Because the bully that you got, this dog is not dog aggressive at all. Matter of fact, a bunch of them usually will run tail from another animal. And if I'm a robber and I want to get you, all I got to do is bring a dominant animal. All I got to do is just bring a male dominant animal or a female dominant animal towards yours, and now I don't have to worry about no type of line of defense you got. It's just me and you. And so when you bring in a bully out to the world and you displaying that, oh, this is a good one because he look good. Don't get it twisted. This motherfucker look good. He look intimidating and everything. But when you see him up close in real life, this dog only giving you about 3 or 5 minutes worth of action. And I'm assuming a lot of people who own those dogs or any type of protection dogs, hear me when I say this, any type of protection dog, I am assuming that people who have those animals have not ever been in any type of conflict or situation where that type of animal was needed to do a job for them. And so while they out here feeling good about their animal, I look at them dogs as just nothing but just a designer dog and just a showpiece to show everybody that you have something that you probably won't never use and probably won't ever get to use. Because I'm watching how you trying to utilize them and use them right now, and them dogs only got like maybe 3 or 4 minutes in them, 3 or 4 minutes up in their situation. Let's say max out 5. I don't know how old you are. I have no idea how old you are, but if this is 5 minutes of action, what they got, it's not that long. As a matter of fact, how I can break it down to you, how 5 minutes of action is not that long. If you went to high school, they gave you 5 minutes of passing period. And that's to get to one class to the next. Remember how fast you had to run or get from one side of the building to the other side so you wouldn't be late for school for that class? That's 5 minutes. That's a passing period. So you got a dog that's struggling in 5 minutes to where he finna sit down. That's a passing period. And you'll say that dog is good. He's worth something. I don't have a clue as to how you feel that animal is going to be worth anything after the 5 minute bell ring. Because what happens if the threat is still available to you in 5 minutes? Because you got to think about it. When you moving real fast, time moves slow as shit. When you moving real fast, time moves slow as hell. Within a 5 minute time period of you sitting there having to deal with an assailant with this bully, time is moving slow as a motherfucker. But once the 5 minutes is up and that assailant is still there for you, looking at you and pretty much moving upon you, what you gonna do now? Your first line of defense is gone. So he's over there sitting in the corner, huffing and puffing. And what's happening? The assailant is right there coming dead towards you. Now, I don't know what you done during this time frame. I don't know if you wouldn't call for help. I don't know if you wouldn't got some help. I don't know if you took out running. I have no idea. But whatever you done, you only got 5 minutes to get it done. Because that bully is finna sit here and tell you, he finna give it up. He finna give up the ghost in 5 minutes. So I want to know, just from me to you, is y'all bullies game out there? Because y'all say they game bread, and y'all say they do game shit. I'm looking at them, and it don't look like it at all. It look like they finna quit. So I want to know from me to you. Put it in the comment section. Is your bully game, and do we have what it takes? If you agree with what I'm saying, don't let me know. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, let me know too. We can sit and top it up. But until then, it's your boy Nick Love and the K9 ProSeeds. I'll holler at your boy later. Peace out.